Well, happy Monday, everyone. We are here for our chamber chat today with Jackie York. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Great to be here.
We are so excited to learn more about you and also the Rocky River Parks and Recreation Foundation, which is who you're here representing today. But let's start with the basics. Tell us about Jackie.
Well, I don't know if you have enough time. Actually, I come from
It's a challenge I'll accept, Jackie.
I have an entertainment background. So I finished with working for Playhouse Square Foundation for well over 30 years and helping to develop the vibrancy in the Playhouse Square Theater District neighborhood. And prior to that, I was with the Cleveland Indians.
Oh my gosh, two organizations I know every single person watching knows all about. So I think that's amazing. Wait, congratulations on your term at Playhouse Square. I had no idea. And how successful of an experience there. I mean, it's the #2 theater district in the country, right?
It's outside of New York City. That is correct, right?
That's amazing. Well, we are so lucky to have you here in Rocky River, not just as a community member, but with the Parks and Rec Foundation. So tell us a little bit about how you got involved within that organization.
Well, it's interesting you ask because it is one of the questions that the mayor asked me about 5 years ago as to why I would be interested in being part of the foundation. And frankly, I have lived in Rocky River for 34 years. I've slept in Rocky River for 34 years in my own home. And then when I retired from Playhouse Square and I woke up, I said, I'm living in Rocky River. I know very little about Rocky River with the exception of where the grocery store, the dry cleaner, the gas stations, and the banks were located. And so I thought a wonderful way to get to know Rocky River would be through a couple of ways. And one of them was through the recreation and learning about what we have here in our community. So that's basically the reason why I wanted to be a part of it. My hand was always on the pulse of the community in Cleveland and obviously in the Playhouse Square district. And now I wanted to continue that process and keep it local.
That is amazing. I think we are so blessed to have you here and all of your enthusiasm. Tell us a little bit about this great organization you're with now. So the Rocky River Parks and Recreation Center or Foundation. So tell us about the group.
Sure. The foundation was established about 20 years ago. And the key and the essence of what the foundation is all about is that its purpose is to enhance the parks in Rocky River and also to provide quality programming for the citizens. And so we have 10 parks in this community.
What a fun fact. How many people knew we had 10? I think that's awesome.
And actually, I can name them, but I do need my cheat sheet. We have the Rocky River Park, we have Brad Street Landing, we have Linden, we have Morley, we have Elmwood, we have Martin, we have Tri-City, we have the City Hall Park, we have the middle school library, and the Bates Tot Lot.
Amazing. 10 big parks. We're very, very lucky here.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Very much so. Yes. So I became president 2 years ago, and we were just coming off a huge campaign for the construction of the brand new Rocky River Pavilion at Rocky River Park. Mm-hmm. And that was a very successful program and an amazing campaign that we were under for about 3 years. And we raised well over $200,000 to complete that project. So we're very proud of it. Yes, very much so. And, we, of course, have been facing COVID. And with COVID, we have not really been able to do the kind of grand opening and the kind of unveiling that we had wanted to do. But we were able to have a very small donor recognition around Labor Day weekend. So to say thank you to those who made it all possible. So that said, we also realize that we need to take a look at what our financial picture is for the future. So we just finished a strategic plan and we identified that we're going to have 3 new programs, 2 to hopefully will help us be self-sustained for the future years. And then 1 is a brand new special event. But before I get into those, I wanted to say we also put on the annual fall Arts Festival, which is a tradition in Rocky River. It's been taking
Very
place the last,
popular tradition.
yes, extremely. And that has been a major contributor to a lot of the projects that we have put our arms around and wrapped our arms around for a number of years. And then the other successful, wonderful program has been the summer concert series.
Mm.
And that's been taking place over at City Hall, at the gazebo, and that kind of thing, which this year we will be sharing with the new Rocky River Park Pavilion.
Exciting. That's so wonderful. So tell us about the new special event. Are you allowed to share any of those details?
I am, and thank you for this opportunity because what we will be doing is creating three platforms. The first platform will be a new event that is going to be called the Virtual Scavenger Hunt.
Ooh.
And we will be identifying all those 10 parks in that virtual scavenger hunt. And we'll be using some QR codes. We're creating a story for families, for children, so that they can travel to each one of the parks, find the clues. We're going to base it around Bradstreet Landing, so it'll have a pirate theme to it, and kind of find the treasure. And so we're very excited about that. So that's going to be taking place this summer.
Amazing.
So that's going to be.
We love a good scavenger hunt here, just so you know, we're ready for it.
Well, if anybody, kind of really gets into that, you will have a ball. There's no question about it. We are also implementing two new programs, the two self-sustaining programs. The first one is going to be our partnership, i.e. membership program. And that will be give people an opportunity, families and organizations and companies, a chance to partner with the foundation, help to support projects that we are going to wrap our arms around into the future. And those could be the things such as the concert series. It could be playground infrastructure. It could be a variety of things that we can help with. And then the second program will be our legacy program and our memorial program, which will have an opportunity to identify benches, trees, different kinds of items like that in our parks. So that's what we're in the process of developing now during this first quarter, and hopefully we'll be able to kick that off very, very shortly.
I mean, you have a lot on your plate, Jackie. Thank you so much for making time to chat with me today.
Well, we've got a great team. Our board is we have 8 full-time, not full-time, but actually full-time volunteers, if that makes sense to you.
It does here, yeah. We rely on volunteers also, so I love that spirit and energy that they bring.
Exactly. And so our board of trustees have really wrapped their arms around all the projects and are very supportive of it. The city of Rocky River is very supportive of it. We work very closely with the director of Parks and Recreation, Bob Hullum, and of course with the mayor. So we are so proud to be a part of them, and anything we can do to help the parks, because the people here in our community love the parks. They're out all the time. It doesn't matter what the weather is. It could be raining, it could be snowing, it could be whatever. And they're out and they love it. So we want to make sure that we continue to enhance the parks the way they need to be.
I think that is all wonderful. I know I love our parks. I feel like like I've said before, we're so lucky to have so many in our community. Did the foundation see any kind of increase in activity at the parks throughout this past year, and everyone kind of being,
Yeah, what's interesting is that outdoors seems to still be the connectivity that we can all wrap our arms around. Mm-hmm. And so it gave us a great reason to go outside with our masks, to have social distance, but yet enjoy all the activities that they wanted to do, which was really to be outside.
I dream of the day we can be outside again.
Absolutely.
I should say. That is wonderful. Let's go back to one thing you touched on, our concert series. It is a favorite in the community. So when does it kick off this year, and what will it look like?
It should kick off in June, and we'll be sharing the stages of both the City Hall gazebo and the new Rocky River Park Pavilion. And we will be bringing a variety of different kinds of entertainment for all families. And it'll be a lot of fun. And I can't give you all the names yet because I think you have a few surprises.
All right, I can wait on pins and needles for those announcements, but looking forward to the concert series. And as we talk, there's so many things I feel like our organizations have in common. So you guys joining the chamber is so exciting for us because I think there's ways that we get to collaborate in the future. And I wanted to hear a little bit about that if you can share.
Sure. I understand that the holiday lighting ceremony this past December was really quite spectacular. It was a new venture, and you were very much a part of it. The chamber was. And I think it's a great opportunity for the foundation to wrap their arms around it with you to enhance that for this coming year. And I understand you were also doing some wonderful planting around the rec center and around the gazebo up at City Hall. And I think because we're all kind of nature related, I think it forces us to make that all happen. So I just think that it's going to be very cool to be working together.
It does, and we have an even bigger project we're excited to announce really soon that will be adapting a park, we think. Our public service committee is the one who takes lead in everything that you've mentioned when it comes to the planting day and our Chamber Lights holiday trees. Hall. So they have a new mission this year to create a new project for members to get involved in. And we want to be outside. We want to be celebrating all this community has to offer. So we thought what better than to work with our Parks and Recreation Department and the foundation. So we're going to do a beach cleanup day. We're going to do a park cleanup day and do some planting. Yeah, over at Rocky River Park. So we're so excited for that. We thank you for all of the support that you guys give our parks because they are such an important part of our community. How can, if someone's watching this and they love what they're hearing, how can someone get involved with the foundation or learn more?
Sure. There are actually a couple things. One would be to please to check out our website and to check all the information that we will be announcing in the very near future about the new programs that we are implementing, the legacy program, the partnership program, obviously updates on the great virtual scavenger hunt. We are seeking sponsors, community sponsors to help us launch these, especially the scavenger hunt, to help us to underwrite the concert series, and also to help us with the Fall Arts Festival. The date on that will be September 18th. Location will be determined based on the fact that we still have COVID going on, and I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know where that location is going to be. I don't know about the social distancing, so we can't really identify yet a specific location, but we will be having it. We are looking very seriously for a volunteer coordinator for that event. And when I say volunteer coordinator, I really mean volunteer.
Heavy on the volunteer.
All heavy on the volunteer. But it is our most important event, and it is an event that has raised significant dollars for all of the wonderful things that we have been able to do.
That is amazing. Well, I think that sounds like such an awesome opportunity. I hope someone hears about it here and scoops it right up because I know I love going to the Fall Art Show, and I think that to hear that it's going to take place this year is amazing. Obviously, there's a lot to work out between now and then, and there'll be probably 400 changes between now and then. So
always
is right. We will watch for details and more announcements on that. Is there anything else you'd like to share before we go?
I just think this is a great opportunity for both of our organizations to work together. This is so much fun. I actually wanted to do this outside at one of our parks today, but obviously it's raining and that probably wasn't the best idea.
Not with technology. I'm glad you're safe indoors.
Right.
But that spirit was perfect. I like it. Well, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for all the information. I think that's amazing. I'm going to put your website in the comments so people can learn more about those legacy programs and watch for concert updates and scavenger hunt details, all that good stuff. So thank you so much, Jackie.
All right. Have a great day.
Thank you so much. You too.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye.